What's up, what's up? Before I start with the carb cleaning, here is an update on the gas tank. Not sure if you can see. I need a better light, but it's nice and clean. I had to buy a new ring for the gas cap. And here's the old one. And right over here is where I put the metal rescue liquid from the gas tank cleaning. Alright, so onto the carbs. First thing I want to do is to unhook the throttle cable from the middle of the carbs. It's a good thing to pay attention to how this cable is connected, because putting it back on at the end, it might be kind of difficult. And now the clamps for the intake manifolds. Once the clamps are off, just gotta wiggle it loose and pull it downwards for it to pop out. It's kind of a tight squeeze right in here. And here it is. Looks kind of like a robot. I'm going to take a lot of photos because I know I'll forget something when I put it back together in the end. Now let's take off this face that's holding both carbs together. This right here is important. It's what sinks the carbs together. It has a nut at the top that tightens it, and a flathead screwdriver is needed to sink it. Alright, let's pop this choke handle out. And right here is also important how it comes off. So pay attention to how it's held together. This carb and choke cleaner right here works great. Just watch it in action. Okay, I got most of the crap off, so let's take this apart. I'll start with the float bowl. This screw right here also holds together the fuel and air adjustment screw. I can easily forget to put this back on at the end. This float right here should bounce back a bit, but it's not. I have a rebuild kit that I'll be replacing these with. Check out this gasket ring. The previous owner used a wire. It's actually kind of smart for a quick fix. And some of these jets right here aren't in the rebuild kit, so I have to just clean them up really good. To remove the floats, take this bar out. And I'll be replacing this float needle right here as well. This right here is the diaphragm, and let's be gentle with it. Okay, now let's clean them up. A toothbrush is good for cleaning out the tiny holes. And also get a wire brush. This piece at the top right here comes off, and a lot of people forget about this. Good old quick glow to clean things up. Let's remove the needle from down here. Here's the rebuild kit. Now I'm going to use more of a mystery oil on everything. This piece was kind of difficult. Gotta jam it all the way in. I forgot what some of these jets are, but there's the main jet, primary jet, and secondary jet. It's a good idea to inspect these floats for any holes in them before putting them back on. But this one looks good. Here's the bounce I'm looking for. This here is grease. I'm putting it in the cracks so that the diaphragm can stick to it. I don't actually recommend this, I'm just testing it out. Pay attention to this little notch right here. It has to align up. Let's lube these up before putting them back on. Same here, greasing it up before I put on the gasket ring. And last, let's replace this. This small O-ring is kind of tricky to put on. There we go. And finally, make sure to not tighten this too tight. It needs to just lightly seed so that the needle doesn't damage. And that's it. These carbs are now rebuilt. Okay guys, so stay tuned for the next video where I'll show how to sync these carbs up. Take it easy. Peace.